fast right there.
I don't know. I saw a coyote this morning in Beaverton, like just sitting in some apartment complex parking lot. So
Yeah.
maybe it's their season where they come out and say hello. Keep your cats inside. That's all I'll say.
Cats, dogs,
Yes.
be on the lookout for sure.
Yes, be on the lookout because the weather's about to get nicer. So they're going to be at the window like, let me out.
Let me out, please. Let me enjoy the sunshine. You know, not quite getting there just yet. We got to pack our patience, wait maybe another day or two before these gray skies finally start to clear out of much of the Pacific Northwest as we take a live look right now out over the Vancouver waterfront. Thanks to the Hotel Indigo Kirkland Tower camera for giving us this view. As the clouds are increasing and temperatures have stabilized in the low 60s right now, but you'll notice the winds still out of the southwest at about 14 miles per hour. We've seen our Indigo camera shaking ever so slightly as those gusts near about 20 miles per hour. As a splash and dash shower is a potential through much of the Portland metro area. Now you'll notice some of these yellows and oranges, a good indication of heavier downpours that are tracking their way from the west to the east. That will be an ongoing trend not only for the rest of this afternoon, but well into the evening hours. This still the remnants of the unseasonably late atmospheric river taking aim at much of the west coast, but it is going to be on the move, pushing its way a little bit further to the south. But for the rest of this afternoon, for the Portland Pride ride that's hosted by Poison Waters, expecting to see those cloudy skies, maybe a raindrop or two as those temperatures stay in the low 60s, but you got the green bikes to go for this afternoon. As the atmospheric river is on the move, diving its way a little bit further to the south, and then you'll notice it starts to kind of fizzle out over the central Pacific, and that will be the end of the atmospheric river, yes, in the month of June, giving us some record-breaking conditions as far as those rainfall totals just back on yesterday. But over the next 6 to 10 days, much of the Pacific Northwest slowly starting to dry things out, also starting to warm things up. As we go from below average temperatures to above average temperatures, you'll notice the bullseye right there out towards the eastern sections of Oregon and Washington as the mercury starts to climb. We are talking about near record-breaking temperatures by the time we get to the week's end, into the weekend. These will be some of the hottest temperatures we have experienced here in western Oregon and Washington so far in the year 2024. But the top row, those are our forecasted daytime highs on Friday. The bottom row, that's where our records currently hold firm, likely going to be nearing those record-breaking temperaters for the northern Willamette Valley as we approach that 93 degrees. And all of this is because of a ridge of high pressure starting to build over the western half of the country. You'll notice that we have this trough over the Gulf, or the Alaskan Gulf, I should say, and that will stay there as the ridge just continues to build the desert southwest, expecting to see those triple-digit numbers once again. So here it is all timed out with the futurecast. There you go. The wet weather, it becomes abundant, more widespread as we work our way through the rest of the afternoon into the evening hours. Stays pretty persistent through the overnight time frame, and that will eventually take us into Tuesday, where things will finally start to dry out by the time we get to the late evening and afternoon hours. And then we start to dry out those skies and see the sunshine return just in time for Wednesday. And as we approach that, that's where we expect to see those rain gauges fill up close to about 1/10 of an inch for the I-5 corridor. We could close in at almost 3/4 of an inch for the coast. So for today here in the city, 64 degrees are expected high. Rain showers increasing through the afternoon and evening. Still holding on to that shower potential tonight as temperatures only fall back into the mid-50s. But our 7-day forecast does show a drying, warming, and summer-like trend taking a tight grip on much of the Pacific Northwest. 90 degrees expected on Friday, bright blue sunny skies. And then as we work our way into the weekend, still warm, but eventually cooling down from almost 90 on Saturday to about 80 on Sunday. And of course, a lot of the Rose Festival celebrations happening all week long. So a good week for us.
That is good, because I was feeling so bad yesterday for them at City Fair when it was just not
wet,
pleasant.
soggy.
Yeah, so they have this weekend.
Yes, they do.
All right, we'll be right back. Stick around.